Hi all, here we're into the Pallof Hold and the Pallof Press, and this one I love it. I think it's a great one to do for stabilizing your muscles in your core and your trunk and your spine, and generally for stabilizing your entire body. The reason that we do it, and it's a posh term, it's an exercise that helps the body resist rotational forces, which may not mean much to people, and generally it's used more in the athletic world, but the crossover to us, which I call the everyday person, is huge. We spend a lot of our time, don't we, bending down to pick things up off the floor if we're cleaning the house or picking up the kids. We need to be able to stabilize our core and stabilize our trunk in a rotational position. We're not looking to generate rotational movements. We're looking that when I go to move in a rotational movement pattern, I can stabilize my trunk and I can stabilize my core, and that is paramount for structurally in terms of the quality of your body, but also avoiding the risk of injury. So I would definitely add this one to your workout list a couple of times a week. Here that we're demonstrating it using a cable that's at the gym, but you can do it the same by tying a band around a door handle and getting the same effect. So next up, let's look at the teaching points so you can get this one nailed 100%. Right, so as I said, that you've either got the gym or you've got the option to do it at home. If you're going to do it at home, then grab yourself an exercise band. If the exercise band is very thin, then you may find even just doing single hand is going to be enough to get the effect of this exercise. But let's look at some teaching points. One, that you might notice that Emily's got a split stance, a rather wideish stance. That's because right now she's working really hard to prevent that cable pulling her body weight back towards that cable stack. So having a wider stance will just allow you to stabilize your body better. Whenever we do an exercise with dumbbells, cables, or in the gym, we think about the neutral spine. The easiest points that I give is keep those shoulder blades pinned together and down. That will take us away from that hunched over forward posture. So think shoulder blades are pinned back together and then down. Obviously, if you perform this with the cable on your left side, then you also do it on your right hand side as well. And I would start with about a 10 to 15 second hold. So you can see here that Emily just pushes that cable or that band out in front of her belly button and in front of her chest, and she holds it. Now here in the video that she looks pretty composed and calm, but trust me, she'll be working hard to avoid her trunk twisting back towards the cable. And that's the key. Can you keep that belly button pointing forward, and can you resist that force that's pulling you back towards the cable? And that's where the stabilization effect comes from in terms of doing the Pallof Hold. And as you get a little bit more advanced, then you can go into your Pallof Press as well. If you're going to do it with a very light band, then as I said, you might well do it single hand, and you can decide which hand that you use, if it's one that's closest towards the cable stack or then the one that's furthest away. But you'll feel this one everywhere, not just in your core, but through your hips, your shoulders and your back. Okay, so think about, can I keep that belly button pointing forward, and can I avoid that cable or that band putting me back towards its stack? Have fun, take care, catch up soon, cheers, bye.